I want you to hit me as hard as you can. Here's Johnny.
The name's Bond. James Bond.
Say what again? Say what again? I dare you. I double dare you, motherfuckers.
We in the killing Nazi business. Cousin, business is a boom.
All right, rule number one. This is the what can you touch and not touch rule. Can you touch this? Can you touch this? No. Second touch. Can you touch this? Can you touch it? No. That too, the law says that you cannot touch. But I think I see a lot of lawbreakers up in this house tonight. And I don't see a cop in sight.
Chip, chip. It's Commander Cornelius, the train conductor. Is everybody back there still straight? Because I might not be. I'm just kidding. This boner is from choreography. What's up, Cody?
It's raining men. Hallelujah.
Dude, it's raining men.
It's a great opener.
Play that in the intro. It's raining men. Wasn't that those chubby ladies that didn't get the success? So it was chubby ladies singing the songs, but skinny ladies performing it on stage. Totally Ashley Simpson did.
I'm not aware of that story, so I'm going to
Yeah.
that as fact.
Well, hey, you listeners out there, that's 100% fact. What are you up to, Kodai?
If I can watch this movie, dude, drinking some rum and cokes. I'm thinking about my life choices, where I should be right now, and whether or not I can work out and possibly get the bod to be part of the Magic Mike expose. What was it called? Exquisite Club crew. Yeah, I'm gonna do some HGB, I think, and just start doing things a little different. Or GHB? Is it GHB?
Is that drink that they were drinking?
That's what I assumed is what that was.
He said it was G. He said it was like getting drunk without the calories.
Yeah, so I assumed it was like GHB.
Getting G'd out.
Because Tom Segura has a story about that, where it's on that this is not happening. Is that what it's called?
Oh yeah, he overdosed, and they said, yeah. Was that when he overdosed?
Yeah. He drank he was in like a 2-day coma or something like that, or blacked out. For 2 days.
And they said, you should be dead. He's like, why am I not? They're like, well, you're pretty fat. His fatness saved him. Dude, so yes, I agree with you. That was my thoughts. When I watched this movie back, by myself, I'll add. This was back when I first started doing caricatures. I would sit outside of the Bowling Green Mall and draw caricatures. And then at the end of that day, I went and saw Magic Mike by myself.
Was this the same time that you saw me and you tried to be you tried to put out the idea that you're super cultured?
That story is even better, dude. So one time, I was
you told on the show, but fuck it.
No. I don't think we did. So one time I tried to, I went to the big garage sale that Bowling Green Mall has. It's like a big, just everybody comes and sells shit. And I was looking around, and I saw Cody and his wife, and they were going to a movie. And I was like, I showed up, I'm like, what's up, guys? And they're like, what's up, dude? We're just going to see this totally different movie. And then I went and saw Zero Dark 30 just to look cool. I go see movies by myself. I went and saw Zero Dark 30, and it was a fucking nightmare. I do not recommend that movie to anybody.
It's hard going to the theater by yourself.
Dude.
It's hard going to the bar by yourself. You just kind of feel a little bit weird. I did it recently when I played trivia last time we recorded. And the people that work there, I don't know if they feel obligated to talk to you, but they talk to you and you have conversation. But it's hard to sit there and see everyone kind of hanging out, having fun, and then you're at the bar just hey, it's me, what's up? Like
Just
drinking
by yourself.
Drinking by myself. I always wondered, people look at you from a distance like, what the fuck is this guy's deal? Like, what's his story? How did he end up here by himself?
My immediate reaction
Does he not
is
know
like,
anyone?
he is fighting with his wife, and it is not going well. He is losing, and he's here to retreat. I did that one time. I went to, so I try and throw myself out there to get myself in different situations because I'm looking for the babes, the ladies. And I saw on Facebook, it was like 50 Shades of Grey trivia night. Come drink wine with your besties and solve the mysteries of Christian Grey's popsicle. I'm like, I bet that there are 1 billion to 1 ladies there. And I was right. It was, I don't know, 30 girls and just me and a gay guy at the bar. And that's who I ended up hanging out with the whole night, was me and the gay guy at the bar. Because I didn't have the balls to go approach a table of already friends, you know?
Yeah, that's the...
I just played trivia with a gay guy for 50 Shades.
If you approach a group of all friends, don't. Just stop, go back 5 seconds in time, and stop yourself from doing it. Because it just ruins everyone's night.
Well, see, that's the thing. I feel like it could be a cool move if you're level-headed and, like, not too drunk, and you target one lady that you're interested in. You could, like, play off of her friends, and if they approve of you, they'd like it. But I have been too drunk and tried this method on Put-in-Bay, and it did not go well.
If you could if you could put yourself in the group and become part of it, then yes. But I feel like if you isolate one person out of, like, a large group, like, say it's 3 people, then, like, I feel like it's usable. But if it's, like, 8 or 10, just fuck no, dude. And I've seen that happen.
You got to micro group that.
Yeah. Tiny groups, that's where it's at.
Was it you that was walking with me down that alley and I tried to talk to all those girls on Put-in-Bay?
Oh yeah, oh my god, it was the best joke ever. You went from the lowest low to the highest high within 3 seconds.
Dude, yes. What did I say at first? I don't remember, but
I can't remember the opener.
I think I walked past these.
It was like, "Hey ladies, like, how's it going tonight?"
Yeah, I gave them the finger guns. So, like, how we doing, ladies? Nobody said
it was
anything.
Probably 15 girls. Then you said,
I said, I've never been rejected by 15 girls at once, so thank you, ladies. And then they erupted into laughter, and I was a god for that moment.
For that small moment, yeah.
For that moment. And 80% of them were like, I don't know, fucking Ronda Rousey quality.
I did something similar where... I'm not sure, what does Ronda Rousey quality mean?
Oh, they could kick my ass, but I still want to make them
okay.
my wife.
I was at Put-in-Bay recently, and we were going down the steps from leaving dinner of the boardwalk place, the upstairs spot. And so as we're going down, we walked past a bachelorette party, and one girl has her breasts out. She's got the breast out. So it's huge cleavage. So I walk like a couple steps past her, and I said it for the laughs, but I said, like, "Whoa, those were some great boobs." And
You said it out loud?
I said it out loud, but a few steps behind her. That way, like, the back end of the train heard it, and they all cracked up laughing. So, and it might have made her day. It might have been like a funny thing, and it wasn't like a party scene. This was like 6 o'clock dinner time. So,
wow. Dude, is that weird? Like, how, like, sometimes those things work. So don't think we're an asshole, because that situation, it paid off for you. You made a woman very happy.
I know. I feel like, I hope, she got a little confidence of it. Everyone had a good laugh. So
she's like, my tits are fucking great.
I didn't talk to them, like, at all after that. I might have saw them, who knows, because you run into a lot of people at Put-in-Bay, like, repeatedly throughout the night. But at that time.
Now, to our listeners, if you guys aren't aware of Put-in-Bay is, what it is essentially Ohio's Key West. And
the Key West of Ohio.
Dude, it's so fucking fun, man. Like, you're bound to run into about 30 to 40 bachelorette parties. Like, even a man of chubby and chest hair, and his name might be Cornelius. Like, he's hot on an island like this. So just check it out, guys. Make sure you save $500.
Hey, get this. That pizza place and that bar, they're gone.
What?
I tried to go there to that cool bar.
Cameos and the Craft Kid?
So there's one craft beer bar, or there was, on the island, and it's actually across the street from the brewery, which is not good. If you work at that brewery, get your shit together, kid.
Yeah.
The place is gone though. The craft beers place is gone, and then the pizza place that our friend Brandon and his girlfriend ate an entire pizza and talked about it. We're like super pumped about it. That place is gone too. This place used to run a hustle basically. I'm not sure how they went out of business because they were hustling so hard. You would go in and you'd be like, all right, I'm going to get pizza. I'm going to get what I want. And the guy just like real not giving a fuck about his job up there would real quick be, oh, you can get a pizza. It's going to be about 25 minutes, or you can get a pepperoni right now.
Yeah, dude. They had, it made you feel like an asshole if you didn't get pepperoni. He's like, well, I mean, that's what we got right now. Is that
I told him too. I said so. I was like, oh man, you got quite the hustle going on here. He's like, it's not a hustle. I was like, well, I mean, you've got the pizza I don't want, but you're pushing this other pizza on me.
I've ran into a few assholes there. One time, this guy, I was like, dude, I don't have any fucking money. Let me just like buy you a beer when I see you and let me have this pizza. And he's like, I won't do it, dude. But like, I knew him and I were going to hang out that night. So we did hang out. And he just ended up being the guy that didn't buy me pizza. But I had him convinced that I thought he looked exactly like Hozier. And we took like selfies together. And like, he thought he was like as popular as Hozier that night. So
who's Hozier?
Take me to church,
oh, shit.
like a dog at the spot of your life.
Jeremy spoken class today.
That's what our next Listener Jelly song is going to be. If you don't let me forget, it's going to be Listener Jelly. So I will say I fuck with Hozier a little bit, man. So if you haven't heard anything other than Take Me to Church, listen to a few of his jams. But his covers are where it's at, dude. His covers are fucking sick. He makes some badass music.
I've never given him a chance. Never given him a shot. I probably won't. I gotta admit right now. I'm all music out right now. I've got all my listens.
You got a lot of Kanye to listen to.
I got 90% of my time is taken by Kanye. And then the other 10% is various artists from when I was 14 to 16 years old.
Try and sell that CD. Various artists from when I was 16 years old. It's like now. It's just a compilation.
It's just like it's me and just music I listened to when I was 16, and that comes out that's sold at Walmart now. If you want to find it, check it out. Try it out.
I like the idea. You start trying to sell it like before you get famous, because we're inevitably going to get famous, but we're not now.
At this rate, I think we're really crushing it. So I mean, probably like another 2 months. I feel like this podcast is going to push us, crank us out to stardom. I mean, we've got a great opener with Chris Hardwick and Me Too'd. So like, now's the time, right?
Well, I mean, there's. The water is calm right now. I will say that. I mean, Rogan's on a goddamn jet ski and Joey Diaz is on the back, but other than that, I think we're looking good.
Hey, I've got a beer right here. I'm gonna crack open.
Oh, please do, my friend.
What's up? I'm drinking Fat Orange Cat.
Ooh.
New England Pale Ale. Or New England IPA. It's a New England IPA. I thought, I was like, wait a second, that sounds weird. New England Pale Ale. 8% alcohol.
It's a party drink.
I'm not sure anything else about it. It says Launch. Launch is Launch the brewery, maybe? Fat Orange
Would you
Cat?
tell me?
Fat Orange Cat is a beer. New England IPA is the style, and Launch is the brewery. 8% alcohol, yep. So,
Did you see, I mean, like, how did you not see who made it, though? Is that on the bottle?
It was on the side. Well, I've never heard of this brewery. So it's kind of expensive.
Oh.
It's like $18 for a 4-pack of Tall Boys. But,
Oh shit.
so it's not bad. It's not my it's not my favorite beer, but
I will say today. So my beer is the Jackie O's Would You Honey. Jackie O's is very popular in Ohio right now. I know they're starting to spread their wings a little bit, but I checked their hashtags out on Instagram, and apparently they're still pretty local. So you guys should fuck with Jackie O's. But this Would You Honey is a wheat wine style ale brewed with honey and aged in bourbon barrels. It is very good. It's kind of like thick, like syrupy. But I actually got it half price because there was a little bit of a price fuck up. So $6 beer or a $12 beer for $6.
I think it's a $12 beer. Most of their aged beers are $12. So
I mean, it's fucking good though. I'm digging.
you got a
it.
steal there, kid.
Hey, you did good, kid. Did you see those beers I sent you on Snap the other day?
Yeah, I have not had any of those.
So Tiny by Weyerbacher is a stout with like a lion's head on the side. Very good. I dug that. That was a $5 stout. So I've been putting a little bit. I'm starting to like beer a little bit more. I think you're rubbing off on me, Cody.
When I first got into it, I thought Pumpkin, which is kind of like I would say like a good introductory beer for a lot of non-beer drinkers. It's super sweet and sugary, but
Yeah.
it's not a bad beer. But that beer is $8 a bomber, and at the time I was like, that is
Crazy.
That is too much money.
Well, that was back when we were in Bowling Green. I remember those days because I would buy a pumpkin and I had to like save up. I would bring it home and I'd be like, "Honey, I got us pumpkin. We can't pay for the car, but my God, we're gonna drink sweet tonight, baby."
We're gonna crack this open for Thanksgiving. Get the children around. We're all gonna share it.
Call the neighbors over, honey.
I mean, now like if I found like a good beer that I wanted for $8 a bomber, I'd buy probably like 20 bottles of it just because that's such a cheap.
No shit.
For context, a lot of the shit I buy is like old Jackie O's, $12 for a 12.5 ounce bottle. I think the most I spent was $20 for a 12 ounce, and that was a beer that I got because I knew someone that knew someone that knew someone. And that beer was...
So you were doing beer trades and stuff, right?
Well, I got it from our friend Cody, who knew a guy who knew someone that apparently worked at the gift shop of a brewery in Belgium.
Jesus
It's
Christ.
a monk beer. It's a Trappist monastery beer. It's Westvleteren 12, I think is how it's pronounced.
I fuck with the Trappist beers, man. Those are like...
often
That's what
called
this
Westy.
tastes like, kind of. It's like a wine style beer.
Yeah, I can kind of see it. Yeah, I haven't had one for a bit. They brew that beer with nuts too, and holy shit, talk about bees fucking knees, man. Knock your dick in the dirt. It's fucking great.
You'll be fucking potholes, huh?
Hey, you should come to Jackie sometime. We'll go to the
I
brewery.
would love to. Closest one's Athens. The only one's Athens, right?
Yeah, that's the closest one. Yeah,
The closest and only one is Athens, right?
Fucking
Dude, I am
this weekend,
so... This weekend? Fuck. You gotta give me some time ahead of time, but I usually get Wednesdays and Thursdays off. Are you going this weekend?
I mean, I'm not planning on it, but if you want to come over.
Fuck. We'll figure something out. We're gonna make a road trip because Athens, Ohio, one... Okay, I forgot. We kind of drifted away from this topic earlier, but... So I will say how Cody said those were great boobs as he was walking past that girl.
There's some great New York boobs.
Those are some great boobs. I don't know. That was my Jamaican accent. Those are some great boobs, Dad, mate.
Great boobs,
That's my-
man. Yo,
Great
man.
boobs, man. Ripped on. Like,
Those boobs were top-notch boobs.
wait, that's your Michael Caine. Here, let me give you my Matthew.
That wasn't Michael Caine.
It sounded like him. And them boobs there, they were all right.
Yeah, there's mighty
But-
fine boobs there, girl.
Those are some. Hey, those boobs were mighty fine. But I did say one time I was in college and I had never kissed a girl. I was a late bloomer like Mulan was in the classic Disney film, Mulan.
Let's get down to business. Oh,
Did they send me daughters?
Can we pause real quick for Mulan? That guy, like, was he like really relieved he wasn't gay at the end? Cause like,
wait, why are we pausing? Oh, you mean like switch trains here?
Pause on the quick topic of Milan, but
okay.
That guy, he's going through and he's like training these soldiers to be fighters, and he's obviously has some sort of feelings for one of them. At this point, he's like, I think I'm gay. I think I think the thing is like, this turns out that I'm gay for this I don't know, Chip guy. I'm not sure if I can remember it's probably not Chip, based on the geographic of the movie. But
I know it was Chow.
Chow, okay, yeah.
I think Chow, something like that.
And like near the end,
I never thought of that.
Near the end of the movie, it's revealed like he finds out that she's a girl and he kicks her out. They leave her. She got hurt. She saved him and like half the other crew. And
dude,
he's like, he's gotta be like, he's like, oh man, I'm gonna pretend to be mad, but thank God, woo! Like,
yeah. Well, I mean, later in the movie, he approaches her as a woman, and could you imagine like how relieved he was? He's like, dude, I wanted to fuck you when you were a dude.
Yeah. And now, oh my God, dude, get ready.
And now, like, you better fucking send your dad to the draft because he's gonna fucking hate me.
Oh God.
Wait, so how fucked up is that song? Like, Mulan would not go today. He literally says, did they send me daughters when I asked for sons? I feel like if that movie came out in 2018, like everybody would be like, there is no gender. The hand of friendship has no color.
Yeah, but to be real though, the Mongolians were top of the top dogs. So you gotta have top of the top soldiers try to beat them. The Mongolians were fucking murdering savages for
So Cody, what you're telling
80
me?
years.
You're telling me a woman couldn't take down an entire Mongolian army? Because I feel like we might have proved that wrong.
I'm gonna say no, because the Mongolians beat everyone.
Yeah, they were pretty fucked up. And there's like what's the statistics? 1,054% chance that you are 50% chance Attila the Hun because he just finger banged everybody.
It was Genghis Khan, but I'm not sure if those numbers add up. But yeah, about that.
Well, I mean,
yeah.
yeah. I mean, I'm the math guy, so don't.
It was Genghis Khan, but yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, but pretty good. Mostly just because he raped everyone everywhere he went, he just raped.
Oh. What if you were in a town that you started noticing, like, everybody starts looking like Rick?
All the 12-year-old boys look like kind of like that guy that fucking murdered us.
Wait, all these 12-year-old boys kind of look like that stripper that was in town. What was his name, Mom? Magic Mike?
It's Channing Tatum. All these 12-year-old boys have rock hard abs.
Yeah. All these 12-year-old boys have like dreamy jawlines. What the fuck, Mom? Yeah. 12 years ago, that was when Magic Mike hit this town. Hit it like a Tampa hurricane.
That's a movie. Hey, that's a movie. I don't know, did we mention we're doing Magic Mike?
Well,
this is a classic style. Yeah, we're doing Magic. If you're the title, if you downloaded this, Magic Mike, that's what we're up to.
Yeah, we're up to Magic Mike, and let me just say, is everybody still straight out there?
'Cause I'm not.
Oh, dude. Okay, so we talked about Louis C.K.'s bit where he says, you always said, what was the bit that you told me about where Louis C.K. would like walk around his house all day?
Yeah.
And he just kept rehearsing that. I see a lot of lawbreakers out here.
Like, the law says you cannot touch. But it looks like I said a lot of lawbreakers out right now.
Yes. And he said, you know that shit was stuck in my head. I don't do impressions, but I do this one.
This was pretty good. And he's like, I don't need to say the end of Magic Mike. I know how Magic Mike ends. And the end of Magic Mike is, I'm gay.
Yes. That's crazy relatable. So Magic Mike is the perfect gay test. Like, if you have a friend that you think's gay and you just want to push him over the cliff because you want him to be happy, sit down, watch this movie with him, but make sure he's wearing gym shorts. I'm telling you, dude. I am telling you, dude.
Gym shorts, most comfortable thing to wear around the house. Worst thing to wear if you accidentally get a boner, which as a man is surprisingly often. It's like, oh, my wrist was resting on my dick. Well, fucking boner. Better hope I don't have to get up and do something.
Yeah, dude, I thought I was going to have to drop out of high school my sophomore year. I remember thinking, like, what kind of shit could I do? I'm not really good at any circus stuff. Factories won't hire me. I'm 14 years old, but my boners just kept coming out of nowhere. You know? And then I realized 12 years later it was because this girl you and I know, I'm not going to say her real name, but let's just call her Ang.
And once you say it and I'll cut it out.
I kind of want to say it like, well, okay, her name's give me a bleep there. And she had like 48 feet worth of thong traveling up her back. So,
Jesus Christ, whale tail.
Yep. And I remember, I don't know anything about social studies because I just looked at that thong my whole sophomore year of high school. I have no idea who fought in World War One.
History and other fairy tales. If you want to learn about history a little bit.
Yeah, go over check that out.
This one goes out to you, Chris.
Young Jacob.
Young Jacob.
Yeah, Jacob and I are actually on a new project. We have since then given up history and other fairy tales, but if you guys like comics, keep your eyes peeled. We are working on the adventures or misfortunes of Mac and Cookie Bear, Milk's favorite cookie bear.
Let's get Jacob up on this bitch.
I would love to. Yes, I would love to get Jacob on this bitch. I think young Jacob would actually be like a good young Jamie someday if we ever needed that. Yeah, he'd be a good young Jamie.
Well, if this podcast ever makes $1, then maybe.
Yeah, if we start making some money, Jacob, send in your resume, brother. So tell me about this WWE UFC thing, because you're not the only person that I saw post this. Like, it's kind of blowing my mind.
So, UFC fight. It's supposed to be a pretty big fight. It was so Stipe Miocic. He's from Cleveland. He's a firefighter. He's a great dude. I got a photo with him.
We talked about him on our last podcast.
Yeah, so he's fighting Daniel Cormier, who is the fattest UFC fighter to beat everyone's ass, apparently. He can't beat John Jones, but John Jones keeps on getting in trouble for drugs, which honestly, this last time he got in trouble for like testosterone or whatever. I'm not sure what they exactly got him for, but steroids basically. I feel like because he just got back from like a 2-year ban. I don't understand how you could be that fucking stupid and do that. So I don't know. Like, maybe he's telling the truth when he says I didn't take something and something was tainted. There was another fight. Francis Ngannou, I think is how you pronounce it, and Derek Lewis. That one was the most boring fight ever. But Daniel Cormier, Stipe, they fought. Daniel Cormier poked some eyes. I'm not sure if it really mattered or not in the end of it, but he did some eye gouging, which was super dirty. So I lost some respect for him because I kind of thought he was a good guy before that. But fuck him.
Ooh.
Now, he knocked out our homeboy from Cleveland, and then
Machine Gun Kelly.
That guy, yeah, he knocked out Machine Gun Kelly. Brock Lesnar though showed up during, like, he walked in. They put the camera on him. They made note of it that he was there, which kind of seemed a little bit odd anyway. He went to Rogan. He's like, "Hey, I want to do your podcast," which I think is pretty cool. I want to hear his fucking story. But as soon as the fight is over, though, he's like, "I'm going to take the mic from you, Joe," and he calls out Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar runs on stage, pushes him, and it straight up looks like Vince McMahon like wrote the shit, dude.
Was it cringy?
I liked it because like it's like this can't be happening. But then for UFC, which is like, you know, it's this is legit.
It's a real thing.
It's a real fucking thing. But you have a WWE wrestler, Brock Lesnar, who did fight in the UFC, but It's like a crossover between two different worlds. I don't know. It was silly and stupid. I kind of liked it, but then I also like, what the fuck is going on here? So it was obviously staged because he runs up on stage, he pushes Daniel Cormier. It seemed like I was joking. And I was like, next we're gonna find out that Daniel Cormier is banging Brock Lesnar's wife. So,
Oh shit!
and then,
That fucking cage just falls down.
I know. Like, I'm surprised. Like, is there gonna be a chair in the next UFC match? Someone gotta get $1 million babied.
Oh yeah. I almost got $1 million babied once. I got tackled onto a table, and I remember screaming like, $1 million baby, oh $1 million baby. So it's crazy that you brought that up because I just heard about this. So I'm gonna preface this topic a little bit because that's where the interest is. But I fucking hate Logan and Jake Paul. I hate those goddamn Paul brothers, and I hate those fucking YouTube pieces of shit that are on there making money for no reason. Okay, but I did get in touch with the people that make Logan Paul's merch, which is a fucking $1 million industry. And I applied for the position because, money, I am willing to sell out a little bit of my soul. Like, I don't feel passionate enough about it not to make $1 million. I don't hate Logan Paul enough not to make $1 million. So I applied. I was emailing this guy, but I never got the job, so I can confidently say, fuck Logan Paul. And he is doing a YouTube UFC style thing where he's fighting another YouTuber called KSI. And they're doing like this whole UFC shit. Like they're trying to be badasses or something. It's the fucking cringiest shit I've ever seen in my life.
I don't get it. I don't know if I'm like 10 years too old, but I don't get these YouTube kids.
No, it's not. It's not that
kids.
You're old. It's just like the new cable, and they're just shitty channels. Like it really bums me out. What were you gonna say about the YouTube kids? I want to hear your opinion.
I don't know. Like these people are like super into YouTubers. And they follow them and just basically just like suck their dicks like all through everything. They can't do anything. There's like some of these people like if they do something, if they call someone out because someone pissed them off, you get like a fucking horde of fucking 14-year-olds attacking whoever that person is.
Yeah.
It's crazy as shit. I don't understand it.
Who cares, dude? I was at the mall the other day, and I saw these two little kids, and they were wearing Logan Paul merch, Maverick merch. And I was like, okay, fuck these kids. But whatever, they're 12. So they walked past me. I didn't talk shit. I held it in. But then these two, and they walk past these kids, and the girl goes, is that Maverick merch? And the kid goes, yeah. And he just kept walking and looked at his friend like he was a badass.
He said Maverick merch?
Yeah, she walked by and she's like, is that Maverick merch? And this was your chance, kid.
Was that a YouTuber?
It's that Logan Paul guy I was just talking about. Maverick merch. It's yeah.
Okay.
Dude, do some research on Maverick merch, guys. This guy is crazy. He trances kids into buying his shit. But anyways, local kids were wearing this stuff, and these girls were like, hey, is that Maverick merch? And this was his chance, but he turned into an asshole, just like Logan Paul, and he's like, yeah, it's Maverick, bitch.
Jesus Christ, you had to open her there.
Dude, it was your chance, kid. And you try to be like Logan, dude. Don't be like Logan.
Is this the Finley Mall?
Yes. Like, how are you going to meet girls at the Finley Mall, dude? The stars aligned for you, brother. He was like a little, he was like a pretty chubby Mexican kid. I just want to be like, dude, what are you doing?
We never had the mall opportunity. I was wondering, like, you always hear about, like, oh, kids like go and hang out at the mall. We had the mall, but you had to be 16 and you had to drive an hour to the mall. So, I don't know. What is that life like?
Dude, I don't know.
What's that mall life like, dude?
You guys, tell me what that mall life's like. We had a dollar theater at our mall, but it was like 30 miles away. You get the bad bitches at the mall? Where would you pick up girls if you were single, Cody? Because
today,
I'm taking notes. So the problem is, I have a really good friend, and very close.
I've been dating my girlfriend for
14 years.
Yeah, probably about, what year is it?
2018. That's something they ask stroke victims, by the way. So are you okay?
Since I was 16, so coming up on 30.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys. Well, they're married now. Congrats. Lovely
did.
wedding, too.
It takes about 12 years, so if you get married before you know someone for 12 years, then good luck.
Fuck you.
'Cause I figured it out.
Yeah.
If you meet someone now, you better be fucking 46 by the time you get married.
Oh, dude, I'm so goddamn picky now. But I want to meet new girls, and I am getting more confident. Like today, I wore. So I'll be honest. I'm gonna fucking rip my shirt off and come out to you guys right now. I'm straight, dude. And I listened to a bunch of just how to attract the opposite sex, because that's what I'm interested in. And I have like changed my posture and clothing, and I have seen it help for me, but I just don't see enough pretty ladies. Like I've ran into 2 very beautiful women at Walmart today, and they were feeling the Cornelius, if you will.
Here's what I'll say about clothing. Shoes are make or break any outfit.
Accessories.
That's the biggest thing I've learned, dude. It's all about them shoes.
Yeah. If your shoes look like beat up and shit, you're fucking it up. That's how Pete Davidson from SNL is fucking Ariana Grande. He has 180 pairs of shoes. He's on shoe YouTube channels.
I have
another thing.
7 pairs, I think. 7 pairs of shoes. And it's just,
yeah.
I mean, if you have shit that doesn't, if you have like, just like shitty looking shoes or something that doesn't match your outfit, I mean, it breaks the whole thing, dude. Shoes are make or break, dude. You can wear like jeans and a shirt. If you have fucking white sneakers with it, they're gonna look like dog shit. I had these fucking boots. It's the best thing I ever bought in my life was these Red Wings boots.
They're good. They're looking good too.
Yeah,
and
dude.
you like buff them and shit.
Yeah, those boots pull off like, those boots turn like fucking trash outfit to like, hey, I'm like a Columbus hipster fuck. Check me out. I'm gonna drink a craft beer and a fucking snifter.
Whatever, dude. People
me
want
up,
to fuck
dog.
the hipsters. People want to fuck Coldplay. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, man. I think you got to accessorize. Get your shit together, guys. If you want to talk to girls, what I need to work on is actually the approach game. So if you guys have any tips on that, I'm interested. But I do love the ladies, and I do look sexy. What's your favorite Fall Out Boy song?
I mean, it has to be.
I'll tell you.
It
Mine.
has to be Sugar
I'll give
We're
you.
Going Down, right?
No, I got 2 favorite Fall Out Boy songs. So, my first favorite is Tell Mick That He Made My List of Things to Do Today. Have you heard that song?
I might know it, but I don't know the song.
That was before Under the Cork Tree, so I don't know if you'll know that one.
I know their previous album. Like, I have a bunch of those songs.
Would you know it if I sang it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's, I hope you choke on those words that kiss that bottle. Confess, bury me. So that's my favorite Fall Out Boy song. And then Little Less Than 16 Candles. Just because that music video was the fucking shit.
I don't think I knew the video, actually.
Oh, dude, it's Pete, and he is a vampire. Dude, Pete must have had a big dick. Because
a little more Kiss Me. Right.
Yeah. Little Less Than 60 Candles, a little more Kiss Me. I don't blame you for being you. But that Pete guy, man, everybody loved that motherfucker. He must have had a fucking Richie big dick or something.
I liked, I do like, wherever the album before Under the Cork Tree was, but Under the Cork Tree, obviously, like, that's like, I assume most everyone's introduction album to Fall Out Boy.
Yeah. Dude, Sugar We're Going Down, man. I still say Notch on Your Bedpost. Like, if I'm interested in somebody to sleep with, I say, hey, you want me to be a notch on that bedpost, baby? I don't care what sex, dude, so don't make that about ladies, but yeah, I just scream notch on your bedpost. But
had
just a line in a song, dude.
Yeah. That was when, I think I told you, we talked about this, but Weezer, The Darkness, I think around the same time, maybe. No, actually, no, that was several years later, actually, no. I'm confusing with my eras of music videos, but yeah.
Do you like the darkness for like everything, or do you just know that?
I know that one song, and that's my karaoke.
That's your karaoke.
But I love
jam.
that music video with the squid attacking the spaceship. It's really great. And I don't know if that's like a reference to Star Trek or not, but if it is, it's great. Oh god, fucking my mic up here. Readjust this. That's a great part of karaoke is not sing songs you like and you know, but also sing songs that everyone else knows, or maybe a song someone forgot about.
Yeah, a nostalgic.
There's a strategy towards karaoke, and I mean, either got it or you don't, kids, and I got it.
Yeah, Cody's got it, dude. It's about showmanship, dude.
I'll give you another secret of mine. Power of Love.
Well, you don't need money, don't need fame.
Don't need no credit card to ride this train.
Oh yeah, I get it now.
And you can sing that with a duet.
My performance came flat.
My friend Taylor, we duet that, and it's like the crowd erupts. We get carried off stage. Everyone claps. They carry us out into the streets, and then they kick us right out.
Oh shit! It's a very, very short-lived love. Dude, my brother and I, we did karaoke together for the first time, and he was so nervous, but I finally convinced him to do it, and we did fucking Picture with Kid Rock. And he did like a chick voice for Sheryl Crow.
Oh shit! Kid Rock, like, Jesus Christ.
I put your picture away. It was pretty good. I was like, yeah, all right. Dude, what do you think about Kid Rock?
He doesn't know what he wants to be. He's a rapper, then he's a rocker, now he's a
stepdad,
country star, stepdad, PBR, fucking drinking guy. He's just pandering to what our audience will adopt him.
Hey,
and he found one now.
Well, I mean, I think everybody adopts him for a little bit, you know.
Ball with the ball, the back, jigga, jigga.
That's a badass song.
Chop the
boogie. Ball with the ball. I remember being an 8-year-old kid. I'm like, dude, mom, don't come in my fucking room. I'm ball with the ball. And
that was one of the first songs I heard from Napster. So I had this friend named Marcus, and I went to his house, and he had the internet, and because I lived in the country, so my internet was pre-Napster. Mine was like, ask your parents to go on Nickelodeon.com, and show up at his house, and he's like, this is Napster. I was like, what the fuck is that? He's like, you can download any song you want, and it's free. I was like, how is that possible? I'm paying $25 for a CD at Kmart. Because CDs used to cost like a lot more. Remember that?
Oh yeah,
dude, they were way more expensive.
They were like records were way more. And
it was like $20
cheap again.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
So he had Ball with a Ball, and I was like, this is the best song ever written. You can't. We hit peak. Stop writing songs. The Beatles, get the fuck out, because Ball with the Ball, the bag, diggy diggy.
I remember, dude, my mom was listening to Beatles. It was like a very nice Beatles song. It was like, I get by with a little help from my friends. And I walked up and I broke her fucking CD in half. And I said, Mom, we're about to ball with the ball.
If he doesn't
fuck
use
John
that as an
Lennon.
opener,
fuck Paul.
If he doesn't use that as an opener for every show he does, then what the fuck is he doing?
Yeah, right? Dude. If I went to a Kid Rock concert and it's anything other than Ball with the Ball,
like that should be black stage, and then it's people are cheering because they know he's about to go on because he turned the lights off, and then it should be like lights flickering, and then like real slowly it's like Ball with the Ball.
Yeah,
and then the curtains explode. The curtains explode.
Oh shit! Somehow they get the curtains so cold they just crack.
The curtains are sprayed with liquid nitrogen from Terminator 2, and they just explode all over the crowd. Shards are just blowing. The whole front row is just hit with shards. It's like a Gallagher show. Where like the pumpkins,
we're still talking about Kid Rock show, right?
Yeah. And so the curtain explodes, shards of it pierce people. The whole front road's dead, and he's like, "Chop, chop, the boogie," and then just and then the drums come, ba 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 ja, and then that's it. That's the opener. Every show there's 20 fatalities.
There's 20 fatalities, and the number one notable fatality is Beth that volunteered to do the nitrous because she really liked Picture with Sheryl Crow. So shout out to Beth.
No,
Rest in
instead he's
peace.
probably doing that rip off of Werewolves in London. I hope he was just like, well, fuck it. I guess it's $20,000 or whatever for the royalties for that.
Dude, he made so much goddamn money for what's that song? Singing Sweet. Oh, is that Werewolf of London?
Yeah.
Singing Sweet Home Alabama all summer long.
Yeah.
No, that's Sweet Home Alabama.
No, but he took the Werewolf in London.
Ah, woo.
Ah, woo.
That's not the same song.
That's the same song, yeah.
Really?
That's the whole fucking guitar riff, like
Singing Sweet
the whole like backtrack of that is Werewolves in London.
I thought it was Sweet Home Alabama.
It's like both the songs. It's both the songs
Also-
like mashed together, dude.
Oh, so he did like some Eminem shit. He did sampling. Whatever. I fucking hate that song. I fucking hate that song. I'd much rather hear Werewolves in London and Sweet Home Alabama.
Ow, Werewolves in London.
Yeah. Maybe not that one.
My voice
What would-
cracked on that, so
No, it was sexy.
I'm fucking 14, so in puberty.
Whatever, dude. Fuck it, man. My dick doesn't get as hard as it used to.
Are we gonna get into this movie? I actually read that male. What's the word where you can't get a boner now? I can't remember now.
Erectile dysfunction?
Yeah,
It's
that's
up, right?
It's actually like fairly common. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, dude. That's why Four Hymns is getting so popular. And this would be a really good time for me to put in an advertisement for Four Hymns, but I
is Four
am
Hymns?
not endorsed. It's like over the... God damn it. Well, Four Hymns is an over-the-counter erectile dysfunction medicine that is very comparable to the ingredients found in Viagra. With Four Hymns, you can get your dick hard again. In your
Right.
cardigan.
I'm about to take some up, dude. Try it out.
$5 trial. I got a code word for you. Not saying I bought any. Not saying I tried it yet, which I didn't. But we'll see.
He says over the counter.
It's over the counter. You just got to email a doctor. Pretend to be somebody else, baby. Don't tell him you got a broken boner. I'm just kidding. Do tell him you have a broken boner.
I just want to try it out, dude.
I do too. That's why I actually might buy some. Or I might have.
I've always thought
already.
about buying that gas station stuff and see what that does, but
Ooh, I don't know about that. People get on Brian Redband for that.
it's like, I don't want to blow my heart up, so
I don't want to blow my fucking dick off like a goddamn balloon.
dick will fucking explode, dude.
Yeah, like gluten in South Park. Their dicks, if they ate too much gluten, their penises would fly off and spin around the room with like a fucking helium balloon.
We're talking about hard fucking dicks, dude. Magic Mike.
Ooh, what a segue. Because all of our dicks were hard, right, guys?
It's hard 24/7, dude.
Magic Mike, starring the sweet, the ripped Channing Tatum, and our boy, Matthew McConaughey. What do you think about Magic Mike, my friend?
I liked it, dude. This is my first time watching it, so this is the first movie we've done the podcast on where I've not seen it before.
Yes. Oh, cool. I didn't even know that. Yeah, man. It was like deeper than you'd think, though, right? Everybody thinks like when they see the cover of the movie, they're like, "Oh, a fucking bunch of ripped guys." Not gonna watch that. It looks weird. But it's way deeper than that.
Yeah. This is honestly like the stripper part. It's entertaining. Coming from a straight man.
Yeah.
I liked it. The choreography was really good. I like the costumes. I like the shticks that they did. Like the one dude has a Barbie thing going on. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, I like the cops when the two cowboys, and whichever cowboy died, the other one got to throw the show. You know.
Yeah, that was cool. Who's it? Like Big Dick? What's his name? I wrote it down here.
Big Dick Ritchie.
Big Dick Ritchie had like that cool silhouette thing that he was doing where he pulled his dick out and it's like his dick's like 60 feet long. I think is that how long it was?
Yeah.
It was at least a foot, probably.
I think it was
like
like 3 to 4 feet. We saw. Oh yeah, we got a really great camera shot of him pumping up his cock too.
Yeah, we open up with.
Wait, no homo, by the way. You can't just skip over that. I just thought it was a
I
funny
know. I mean,
camera shot.
yeah,
Don't
yeah,
leave me with
No, I
that.
love it. Yeah, but I mean, we can get back to that.
Oh, you love it? All right, we're good.
Yeah, yeah. We
Okay.
start with Matthew McConaughey doing the law says you cannot touch. And he's like, can he touch here? No. I like that.
Dude, he's the ultimate hype man. I was hyped. I'm like, let me touch, dude.
I want to touch right now.
Let me touch you, fucking bitch.
I'm gonna touch a little bit.
I'm gonna touch a little bit, Matthew.
He's like touching his ass. He's touching his stomach. He looks great in this movie. My God, dude, his bod.
And just keep in mind, this is the same dude that played the Dallas Buyers Club.
Oh, the dying man.
The dying skinny man was this same role. So, fuck with him. Fuck with your boy.
This movie's 2012 too, which, goddamn, dude, I did not realize this came out that long ago, dude.
It's been a goddamn
time is flashing forward for me. I'm just losing time, and that's why I'm going to become a male stripper, I think.
Dude, do you felt that though, right? When you left this movie, you're like, fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, he's saying the words 13 grand. He's buying people drinks and breakfast everywhere he goes. Fuck.
You're single, so, and you're not 30 yet. Fuck it, why not, dude? Do it. Do it, Corey.
You're right. Actually, yeah, dude.
There's a market. I'm not sure what's the stripper scene in Finley, actually. I'm not sure.
It's nothing yet. I'm going to break this bitch in. I'm going to be Matthew McConaughey. A chubbier Matthew McConaughey. He taught you how to make the girls like you. It's all about the trance.
Yeah. So we got Olivia Munn in this movie in our very first shot. She might be the second person we see. Second character, I guess, right?
Yeah, she might be one of the fucking hottest people on this goddamn planet.
Oh no, we got Channing Tatum actually. So I pulled up the window. We got Channing Tatum ass. Who my God, yeah. He's got great legs. He's shaving his pubes though. But we get Olivia Munn. She's topless, shows her tits, which she was on Attack the Show. If you're familiar with that.
And she was also in X-Men.
She's a hot babe.
Apocalypse.
Yeah,
X-Men Apocalypse.
Yeah. X-Men Apocalypse. She played a pretty cool. She actually not bad in that. She's not bad. She's good in this movie. She's good in this movie.
Oh, she's really good.
She is Aaron Rodgers' long-term girlfriend. I don't think they're married or not. Aaron Rodgers, quarterback for the Green Bay Packers, replacement for Brett Favre that everyone threw a fit over, and then it came to be that Aaron Rodgers is actually really good and way better than Brett Favre. But
he's a sweetheart.
Yeah, Olivia Munn. She did a Playboy spread too, several years ago, way before this movie. It was it was known as one of the most disappointing shoots ever because she didn't show anything. So don't even bother looking it up.
Okay, canceled that out.
But I want to bring note.
Check out
movie,
Ronda Rousey.
Yeah,
ESPN.
Did she do?
She did one of those half naked sports body cover things.
Oh, she did the paint. Yeah.
Yeah. Still hot.
This movie. Also, Mike has an incredible beachside apartment or house. I guess is it apartment or house? I think it's a.
I imagine it's like a condo.
From the outside, it looks like at least a condo.
Yeah,
duplex.
But I mean, it's very, very expensive.
It is. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with his financial because it's kind of all over the place. He does a ton of jobs, but you only see his stripping job. But which brings me to note, this movie is incredibly yellow.
Oh yeah, it's like a weird, almost Michael Bay haze.
It is, right? Dude. They jacked the saturation up a lot.
Yeah,
it is,
and
this
goes
on
uncomfortable.
It's
uncomfortable.
It's too much.
Honestly, this movie,
yellow.
throw a blue hue on this movie, bro. Like, this was not a yellow hue movie.
No, I get, this is a beach. It's warm. It's Tampa. Too much, dude. This movie's so yellow. Yeah. Michael J. Fox
made me hot.
Is getting pissed off.
Oh, you bitch.
I wrote that down.
Pissing off Michael J. Fox is so yellow. Fuck
Nobody
you,
calls me yellow.
Nobody calls me yellow. Yeah, man, I agree. It was a weird... So, this director, he kind of shit on his own dick, dude.
Steven Soderbergh, right? Yeah. Yep.
Steven Soderbergh. He did a few movies, I think he did When We Were Soldiers, but he did a couple of notable movies.
Aaron Brockovich.
Yeah, Julius. Oh shit! I almost said it. Julia Roberts. That's what it was. Julia Roberts. But he does make a lot of like cool director choices, like camera angles. But I don't know why he just took his whole finished product. He's like, "Fuck it, make it look like it's on the beach."
Jack the yellow up, dude. Half the shots in the movie is yellow, more yellow, and he probably went to the studio and like, "Is this yellow enough?" He's like, "No, dude, more yellow."
Everybody's like, Soderbergh, dude.
He cranks it up.
It's yellow, man. He's like, not yellow enough, dude.
Not yellow enough. It was a weird fucking thing. Honestly, it took me out of the movie a little bit.
Yeah, it makes you care less for the characters because it makes you feel so warm too. Like,
I want to see
take my fucking shirt off.
I want to see the original the original pre-production shot. I want to see those like side by side and see how much they added.
Oh, dude, you know what probably happened? They probably were filming and the days were hazy and it just fucked the tone.
I was wondering that too. Was it weather? But like, how bad is the weather in Tampa?
And how low of a budget or a production studio could they not just reshoot it when it was better weather? They did have a lot of big names. I will say that. They had to pull some strings to get these names together.
It's possible. Yeah, it's possible. But man. Yeah. You guys, what it was? You think it was cloudy and they're like, it has to be sunny. This is supposed to be like a sunny, like fun time movie.
I could see the sandbar being that problem.
But that
was the yellowest.
The sandbar? Is that the yellowest scene? Yeah.
For me, yeah.
So I mean, they were construction though. We had like a construction scene with Channing Tatum, and then this new kid shows up from Craigslist. He steals 2 Pepsi. He basically gets fired from that point, and Channing Tatum drives him home. He has a plastic on the car, which I thought this was like an interesting director choice. I like this a lot, actually.
I did too. Yeah, it showed like
it's not relevant.
He's money managed though. It's like I could see Magic Mike doing that.
He's cheap, and the whole reason is when he wants to sell the car, he takes the plastic off, and the car is new. And this is like the plastic that you would peel off like a stainless steel or a TV or something like that.
Yeah.
This is like that plastic. So,
like, I hate my friends that do what Magic Mike did, but when he did it, it was okay.
Then we got
fuck you, Paul.
We've got Adam, who is not a great guy. This whole movie, right? He's not the worst.
Oh yeah.
So Adam,
like 25 minutes, we thought he was okay.
So our two main characters are. So we got Channing Tatum, who's Magic Mike. We've got Adam, who is a
ragtag hoodie.
Yeah, he's just like a kind of like a shitty dude, right?
He's shitty. Like maybe 20 minutes.
He's an unmotivated person. But they go on a date. He runs into Mike later that night after working construction with him. And he's like, hey, let's go to a club. And he's wearing like a hoodie. He's wearing a hoodie with his sister while she's kind of like on a date and she's trying to get him a job. And he's wearing his hoodie up at the table. Yeah. What are you fucking thinking, dude? He looks.
And the guy probably sucked, but I mean, it was very disrespectful. The guy was like well put together and shit. Even if he sucked, like fucking take your head off.
Yeah, the guy he actually didn't seem like that bad. He didn't want to talk about himself at all.
Tall Paul? No, I think you read that situation wrong.
No, but he was. I mean, it sounded like they asked him. Maybe I'm wrong, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you are because she said, I'm pretty sick of hearing about that, and then he got back into it. And
I thought they asked him about it, and then he was trying to give like a rundown of what he does because this guy's trying to get a job as well, and then trying to like avoid that topic. But maybe I'm completely wrong. Yeah. He apparently worked in like finance or something like that. I don't know. I can't exactly remember.
Yeah, it might have been just like the interpreter, the beholder. But regardless, like Adam was, or is his name Adam?
Adam, yeah, that's his name.
Yeah, Adam was being a kind of thing. And then he had his hood on. He was being a piece of shit. And then he left. Another thing. Tall Paul. He fucking told that girl to stop drinking with a lot of anger. Like, that was uncalled for.
Yeah, that was uncomfortable situation.
Yeah, that was weird.
But we don't quite know the dynamic of the relationship, so I will say that.
Yeah, don't know how long they've been together, but this is when Adam leaves. So Adam goes away, and then he runs into Mike at a club of some sort.
It's a cool dance club. He hustles him in because he's definitely not dressed for this club. This is like a bouncer, and I guess I don't know. This is Tampa Bay, and they talk shit about Miami in this movie a lot. Like Miami apparently seems like fucking where the devil hangs out. But
yeah. Wait, I like what you just said.
This club though is also like apparently this is where he goes to pick up chicks though, because he finds some 21-year-old gals. If he finds a girl with a crown on her head and a sash on her coming her that says like 21 or birthday girl or something like that. You know what I'm talking about. If you've ever been out in public.
I know who you're talking about. What you just said though was very cool. So without spoiling the ending, you said they called Miami the devil a lot.
They didn't call it that, but they referred to it as like being this basically the worst place on earth. Yeah, that's where.
Yeah, right. But they essentially kind of sign their souls to the devil, essentially, based on that. So just keep that in mind.
All right. I mean, it's Cocaine City from back in the day. You got Miami University. Miami, yeah. So he tells him to go pick up these chicks, though. Mike says, like, hey, I'm going to be at this club in a bit. So come over here, Exquisite. And this dude's like, holy shit, you're actually a stripper? They leave the club. Matthew McConaughey's kind of like flipping fire. I thought that was pretty cool. He's like coming up with like cool ideas. He's like, hey, check this out.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, I'm going to get this to Tarzan, but if you want it, it's yours.
He's like, I can't do this shit.
And I thought Tarzan was like a joke.
Yeah, but Tarzan kind of sucks, but we'll talk about that.
Oh, also, too, I thought it was funny. I wrote down, they're talking, the girl with the 21-year-old shit on. He's like, she came here not to be bothered because
I'm gonna use
the way she's dressed. Yeah, that was funny.
She came here to be bothered.
Look how she's dressed. She came here not to be bothered.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit. But that's when our boy walks up to hit on these girls, and essentially, it's like the coolest recruiting ever I've seen for a male stripper, and I haven't seen a lot. But the Adam guy, he goes up, hangs out with these girls for a little bit. They essentially give them this paperwork and ask them to come to a strip club. This is the first time.
Wait, they don't give paperwork; they give them like a promo material. You sound like they're like a
not
waiver.
Like join us. No, it was like papers saying promo material. Yes, and this is the first time Adam is aware that Magic Mike is a stripper. So that's a pretty cool surprise.
He also doesn't go by Magic Mike. He goes by Mike at this point. So,
right.
He's like, hey, I work construction. I'm Magic Mike. Hey, Adam.
Hey,
Magic Mike
Magic,
here.
Magic Mike. Then they make their way to the strip club. This is where they kind of kick it for our intro here. And they never really wanted Adam to be a stripper off the jump. They were just like, dude, do some bitch work, kind of clean up around the club. But this is where we really understand like how much time these strippers actually put into this job, you know?
Yeah. So Adam is doing dirty work. And I wrote this down. And one of his job is he's in the back with Tarzan, who's actually, it's like Rick Nash. Is it Rick Nash? Is that his name?
It's one of those wrestlers.
He's a WWE wrestler, WWF, from back in the day.
Yeah, he doesn't look like he...
He has to put on spray lotion onto the guy's leg, and he doesn't even want to spray his leg with the lotion. And then after he sprays it, he asks him to rub it in, massage it into his leg. And he's so uncomfortable. I thought this is just being really uncomfortable with yourself. I don't know.
Maybe that was a choice because that guy, he's fucked up.
He didn't want to rub it into his leg either, and he thought it was the worst thing ever. And I was thinking about this at Put-in Bay. I mean, I don't want to rip onto you, but you're quite a hairy man.
Yeah, yeah.
And
of course,
you and I
say take your shirt off, and I haven't worn a shirt in 10 years.
You and I are both also very pale, and we were at Put-in Bay for our friend Lucas's bachelor party. and we were about to get burnt, so we're like, we need to find some sunscreen ASAP, or else we're about to have the worst night ever. And you had me rub sunscreen on through your back, and it was. Honestly, I might as well suck your dick because it was the gayest thing I've ever done. It was in front of, I don't know, like 100 plus
hot
people.
ass lifeguard. Like the hottest people in Put Bay were at this place. I remember like seeing this girl's ass, and I blacked out for 45 minutes because her ass was hypnotized. Like that's the kind of people that were there. But I like how you and I were like so. Like scared, like we have to get sunscreen.
Dude, I was about to get roasted, and so
you got sunscreen earlier in the day. You rubbed it off these fucking hot girls.
I got it off these girls.
Like, you're on your own, dude.
And thankfully for me, like I could, my elbow bends like at a abnormal angle, and I can rub it into my back. But you're like a normal person. You're like, hey.
My elbow doesn't get
I already told me
the
you're
front
like,
of my face.
You're like, I hate to ask you, but you're going to have to rub this on for me. And I was like, well, guess I'm doing this. And It was just like shirtless Corey in front of all these people. And just the fact that I had like lotion in my fingers and all your hairs going between like the webbing of my fingers as I'm like sliding them up and down your back, trying to rub this in. Oh my God, dude. It was... It was brutal, but I knew it had to be done.
Man.
And
you made it sound so not sexy.
That's true.
I swear to you. I swear to you. It's way sexier than that, guys.
And then Corey was like, "Oh, dude, like my arms don't bend to the front so bad, so you're gonna have to do this for me as well." Like,
yeah, I'm like, dude, get these thighs real quick. Like my fucking love handles. I haven't seen my dick in 10 years. Well, did we get a sunburn that night?
Nope, we survived. So
and I did, and I saw two chicks on stage, and they fucking pulled their bras off. It was crazy.
I don't think I saw that.
Yeah, well, you fucked up. Actually, one of them pulled her pants down and mooned everybody too, which gotta say, my sexual preference that got me going. Just saying,
Tom.
Sexual preferences.
So I mean, this guy rubbing lotion on Tarzan's leg. Get your shit together.
It wasn't a big deal, dude. Especially if this is your job, bro.
The one, Big Dick Troy or whatever his name is. What's his name?
Big Dick Richie.
Big Dick Richie. He was in True Blood.
That explains.
And we get like this. Yeah, we get a cool shot of Big Dick Richie having his dick in like a pump, and he's just sitting there pumping it. And it's really close.
Really
to the lens.
Good shot.
It's blurred because the focus is behind it, where it's on this new guy named Adam. But Big Dick Richie's dick is in like the foreground, blurred, and he's just like.
And Adam never takes.
He's just pumping it, yeah, dude. And I thought we were gonna figure out that, like Adam was gay, maybe. And
really? No,
because of this scene, I thought he was like suppressing some like urges or something.
Some gay shit. That would have been a totally different movie.
Yeah, it just ends out that he's like not a great guy.
Hey, he's a piece of shit.
Yeah, he's not great.
But then, like. We kind of see Matthew McConaughey, like, after this scene, we see Matthew McConaughey. This is the first time we see amazing choreography. And he's out there. He's still hanging on to his catchphrase. All right, all right, all right.
Dude, he cranked that out like 3 times in this
movie,
right?
And fuck it, I'm pretty sure, like, other people did it, too. Like, mocking him in this movie.
Yeah.
It was like Inception.
It was
crazy.
Good, yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, I liked it, too. And
he plays a great character.
He actually explained... Oh, dude, he's great in this fucking movie. He's great. I love that man. No homo.
This is the Matthew McConaughey podcast, by the way. Like, I mean, this is our 3rd movie with him, right?
Is it?
This is our 10th movie, and he's in Interstellar and he's in Tropic Thunder.
Oh, yes.
So, I mean, at least 30% of our movies.
I feel like people are going to catch on to that. Well, he's a good goddamn actor, and if you don't think so, you need to check it out. But
next week, we're doing Fool's Gold. So get your.
I don't know. So Matthew McConaughey explained why he came up with the all right, and he did the Dazed and Confused. Do you remember what his character's name was in that movie?
I never watched it.
I haven't either. I've watched clips of it because he's funny as shit.
Yeah, I've seen a few things, but not the whole movie.
But when he was auditioning for that role, they told him what kind of role this was. They're like, it's an older stoner guy that just likes to hang out, party, get lit. And Matthew's like trying to come up with a catchphrase with him. He's like, "What 3 things does this guy like?" He likes beers. All right. He likes what does he need? He likes weed. All right. And then what's third is chicks. So he's got his beer, he's got his weed, he's got his chicks. I just said to myself, all right. he just had his 3 all rights.
And that launched a fucking career.
And now it's a goddamn catchphrase for his real self, apparently.
Yeah.
And then Fluffy is in this. I'm not too proud of myself for referring to him as Fluffy, but I feel like that's how most people know him.
I forgot his name, yeah. I'm not
Gabriel
been a fan
Iglesias.
of him. Yeah.
I'm not a big fan.
He doesn't seem like a bad dude.
Yeah,
And I don't know if
he
his
seems
comedy's
cool.
good or not, but I don't want to show him. I mean, I'm a comedy snob, but...
I'm a snob too, but I will say I listened to his comedy about getting this role. It was pretty funny, so check it out.
All right, I'll check that out, yeah. We have they take some GHB, which I think is... I guess, is this foreshadowing for the rest of the movie? I think it's GHB. Maybe. They call it G, you said, which is some sort of crazy ass like bathtub drug. I think.
What they end up saying it was GHB.
I think we talked about. This
it's an anti-sleep medication. It treats narcolepsy.
So
it's like getting drunk without the calories.
Yeah, I think that's what they're taking. I'm not sure. This isn't confirmed. I'll have to hit Channing Tatum up, see if I got his number, so I'll hit him up. See what he's up
you
to.
know his number? Okay, I lost it in my last phone. So.
I think, I don't know if we talked about it, but Tom Segura has we talked about it, I'm not sure if we recorded it or not, but Tom Segura has a funny story on This Is Not Happening on YouTube about GHB. We have some butt jiggle, top tier. Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, that's a good butt jiggle.
Yeah. And then so Adam gets put on stage though because Tarzan passes out from
Tarzan's a piece of shit. This is my second time watching, and if you watch the back scenes of the movie, Tarzan is a piece of shit. So keep that in mind next time you watch it.
What do you mean the back scenes of the movie?
Like in the background of all the scenes,
okay.
Everybody's like dancing and grinding, and then you look at Tarzan, and he's just like so nonchalantly.
He phones it in.
He phones it.
Caitlin was talking about that. Like, look at him. Like everyone else is like putting effort, and he's just kind of like,
yeah. I think I hope it was his character.
Yeah, it has to be.
Yeah,
maybe not. Actually, I don't know, but yeah, he does not have like any effort in this movie.
No, it looked fucking stupid.
And so they throw out Adam on stage. He's the worst dancer in the world, and he makes out with the 21-year-old girl. Like, yeah, at the stage, and he kisses her. He crushes it. He does good there. And they said, rule number 1: never kiss a girl. That's how you get herpes. all right.
All right, herpes. All right.
So I like that. That was funny. Yeah,
that was cool.
And then like our next scene is like he cannot dance for shit.
Yeah, him and Magic Mike both agreed. They're like, yeah, he's a dog shit dancer.
Yeah.
But what I think helped Adam that first night was he hit a younger target crowd. So when girls saw that a guy their age was on stage, they just wanted to fuck him. They didn't care about his dancing, you know?
Maybe, yeah. It was, dude, I could do better than that. And I'm actually pretty kind of good at dancing, actually. I can kind of bust a move.
I can feel the rhythm of the night. But honestly, dude, like I just have a lot of love handles, and I still think I could be sexier than that guy.
I've always stuck to
unsexy.
I've always stuck to the dance like nobody's watching. And
my mom always said, Corey, don't dance because everybody's watching. I was like, oh well, all right, Mom. And I never danced again, just like George Michael said.
I was dancing at Put-in-Bay, and I feel like I was kind of tearing up the dance floor a little bit. Or I was just really drunk.
You do dance like nobody's watching. You karaoke like nobody's watching, too.
Karaoke like nobody's watching.
I like that mindset. Not a lot of people can do that. It's a self-esteem thing.
And then we get... I like this. Channing Tatum... He drops off Adam at his sister's house. And he's a chair connoisseur, we find out. Because he names off two different designer chairs.
Yeah, it was a kind of cool scene.
And then acknowledges that.
I'm buying that he is this person right now.
Yeah, so, I mean, Channing
not
Tatum
phoned in.
he's a really good character in this movie. He's like a
Yeah.
good dude. He's
And you like him.
for
you
sure
want him to win.
For sure, he's the best one. He's super sexy, and he's just
Yep.
he's better than everyone else in this movie. I think by like a long shot. And he's like the ultimate victim, I think, and I'll get into that a little bit later. But I feel
His
bad
dance
for him.
moves are fucking sick, I will say.
He's the biggest. He puts in the biggest effort over anyone, and he gets the least. I'll get into it later, but yeah, he's a.
Yeah,
I
I
feel
will
bad
say,
for him as a character.
yeah, some payouts turn out good, but little fun fact about Channing Tatum, he is very talented in dancing before this movie. So I think this movie might have had him in mind because he is a producer, so he fronted a lot of the money. If you want to check out some stuff, I think he did backup dancing, but now he's in a music video for one of my favorite songs with Pink. Check it out. I can't.
You and the
It's not
Pink,
who.
dude. I like it.
Oh, I love Pink, dude. Who Knew is my favorite Pink song. But check it out. Tatum and Pink.
I'll check out the Pink shit. Yeah, I'm actually really interested in that now.
Yeah, it's really good.
I like the scene. So they have a breakfast scene where he talks to Adam's sister about breakfast, and she's like, "I'm not cooking you guys fucking breakfast." He's like, "No, I was talking about like breakfast, like us, everyone. We get breakfast, like pancakes, waffles, or whatever." But she comes to see Adams stripping, which I thought was a little bit weird. She like watch her brother strip, but they never pull their dicks out, which I guess I don't know. Like if you're a female and you've gone to a strip club,
Sorry, lady.
send us a PM. We won't say your name, but
Yeah.
I'm
intrigued.
I'm interested. Yeah, like
So, I mean, you know of the dancing bear, though, right?
I'm aware of it. I mean, allegedly.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you were a person that was aware of the dancing bear, you'd be aware of it.
Allegedly, from
So-
friends have told me about Big Dick Cum Shots, about the blob,
Yeah.
and about the dancing
yeah.
bear.
I've never seen the dancing bear because, like, I'm a way more woke person, like Childish Gambino would say, woke. But yes, so the dancing bear is a bunch of dudes. They do the same shit Magic Mike does, but you can touch. And you can touch whatever you want.
You can turn around right here. There's a room full of lawbreakers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you want to touch my law, baby. You want to sign this declaration. But I will say, like, women's strip clubs, dude, I've been to some Tuesday night strip clubs, like, oh, this shit is all hell breaks loose, brother. There's butt plugs in, designer butt plugs. Like, I've seen some crazy shit at strip clubs. So maybe if there really isn't a cop there, they just let it happen. One time, I had the stripper crawling towards me. She was being very seductive, and it was, like I said, a Tuesday night. So it was just me and 3 of my homies, I think, and she targeted me. And I paid her to go away because she looked like a relative. And she got mad at me. She's like, I haven't even done anything for you yet. I didn't have the fucking heart to tell her she looked like my Aunt Kelly. I don't have an Aunt Kelly, but everything else in that story was true. It was gross.
She looked like a fucking. She looked like a.
She looked like a relative. Yeah, she looked like a Kelly. Yeah, it was gross.
I like this breakfast thing because she comes to watch her brother though, and she says, he shows up, be like, hey, scoot down. This is for breakfast lovers section only, something like that. And I thought,
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of game here, a lot of swag.
Mike is he's the smoothest man alive, right?
Dude, swaggy.
He can fuck me if he wanted.
Yeah. He was in This Is the End, getting fucked by Danny McBride. So.
Dude, that is one of the best cameos.
Oh, yeah. And I love Danny McBride so fucking much. But, yeah, we see a lot of Tatum swaggy, and he pulls out the IHOP bomb before the IHOP thing happened. Rest in peace.
What's the IHOP thing?
You never heard what happened?
I don't believe so.
What do you call that restaurant?
IHOP?
Oh, yeah, but what does that translate to?
International House of Pancakes?
No! You filthy bitch. It's the International House of Burgers now. It's IHOP.
Wait, What?
You never heard, you didn't see that happen? So they rebranded everything. They're calling themselves IHOB now. I think it's just
IHOB?
a big IHOB with a B.
International House of Burgers?
Burgers. Look it up right now.
I've never been to an IHOP, but
IHOB.
I was not aware of this. So, goddamn news.
It's probably IHOB coming soon. No, never mind. Hang on.
Is this a fucking myth that you read?
No, it's real, I think.
This is a myth.
I think it's real. Because I went to IHOP's real Twitter, and they were answering questions about it. They're like, nope, it's real. Internet
fucked up,
freaks
dog.
out. No way. Is it a myth?
I don't fucking know, but I never heard about this.
You guys, if you know anything about the IHOP controversy, please email us. But we don't have enough time to like look into it right now. But I'm pretty sure it's confirmed.
So, I mean, if we get back to the show, though, we got breakfast. He did some risky backflips off stage, Mike did. What'd you think about that?
Off stage?
He he backflipped off the stage onto the
Dude,
floor.
he did that like 4 times, man. Get over it, dude.
It's fucking not safe
He
at all.
fucking nailed it the first time. He nailed it the other 4 times.
So,
It was not safe. It was not safe.
He was dancing with the girl on stage, though, and Caitlin asked me, she's like, does he have knee pads on? And I told her straight up, I was like, I wasn't aware because he's wearing a thong, and I was distracted by his ass. So I didn't know if he had knee pads on at all or not.
Yeah, same, dude. I actually check straight for knee pads. That's the first thing I look for. But
then
he didn't have it a lot of the time.
And so then he goes to the bank, and Marie from Breaking Bad is in there. She's the loan officer, and he's trying to get a loan, but he has terrible credit. We don't know what his credit's like.
400. It's a 400.
I don't know if that's a good number. I don't know what my credit score is. I get approved for shit, so
400 is very bad.
it sounds bad. Is 800 like that's like a good? Is that a good credit score? Or
800 is phenomenal.
800
good is like 7 to 750.
Most of my credit score knowledge is from commercials, so.
I have Credit Karma, and your life gets way better if you keep an eye on your credit. I will tell you right now.
Oh, I've never checked mine. I heard that if you do like a hard ping, then it can actually.
Well, yeah, but Credit Karma, that doesn't ping you.
Oh. Well, I'm just gonna run the ship into the ground if I have to.
I will note that we are not brought to you by Credit Karma, so I will get paid though if you guys are cool with it.
But then also, I'm not sure where this was at, but
that was a cool scene actually, because he got
he's like super.
He went on Shark Tank on her, dude.
He put on glasses, he put on like a suit, and he like flirted.
Still
with
hot,
her.
still looked like a stripper somehow.
And she's obviously like, she's affected by his moves.
Yeah,
for sure. She calls him distressed.
I love how you just said that. I believe she's affected by his moves, if you will.
He crushes it, yeah.
He did, yeah. I was feeling hot too. He can have the load.
If they were meeting at a club, she would have got pregnant probably, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So,
he actually said that to Adam earlier. He's like, "How pregnant did you get that Tiara girl?"
Oh, is that what he said? Okay,
yeah,
I missed that.
How pregnant did you get her?
So they have a sandbar party, and I thought he's like, hey, he picks up Adam and his sister, and I thought he was kind of like joking. But no, it was like literally a sandbar party, which
and it was fucking cool.
Yeah, it was super cool. Yeah, and so there's a line I like here a lot where it was, he said something of the sort of, this is the kid's brother, sister. Something of that sort. Which is not a line you would find in a movie a lot. So they're on the sandbar and he's introducing to Olivia Munn.
Yeah.
His character, the Adam's sister, which I think are
Oh, yeah. So you see him get noticeably uncomfortable.
Well, it's just like I've done the same thing where I've said like sister, brother, and like mix it up, when talking about like siblings.
Oh, yeah.
And I thought this was like a cool director's choice to make it like more of like a real conversation of like doing like average. It felt very Quentin Tarantino to me, if you have the whole
Yeah.
scene with the cheeseburgers and France for Pulp Fiction.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Where like that
yeah.
conversation really doesn't
What
matter.
wasn't necessary.
It
at
doesn't
all.
matter. I mean, they reference it later, but they didn't need to ever reference it. And it makes the characters more real in this movie. And I thought
And
a lot of
There were a few things that they did that for Mike. Like
So-
this guy was very focused on character development.
So Caitlin really hated this girl. Her name is Cody Horn, but it's Brooke. It's Adam's sister. She
She's not
she
that
didn't
hot.
like her at all. She's not great, but the conversations with her brother, at least the first ones, they are really weird. And
Yeah. Yeah, it sounded like I was watching a porno. She's like, "You know you are my brother." I'm like, "Bitch,
I didn't know
I
what was going on
assumed.
yet.
I assumed you guys were brother and sister."
Now, maybe is that like them being where they're trying to tell the audience that this is her brother, but I don't know. It was weird.
there's
but-
there's a light sexual tension between them. Maybe they were playing to the
yeah,
incest
honestly, yeah.
audience.
That first scene, it looked like
It
she
was
was kind of
weird.
like. I was wondering, like, are these stepbrothers
Oh,
or step siblings? And
yeah.
they're trying to fuck each other.
And he started doing that thing. He started doing like a really naggy thing. She's like, "You're doing that thing again. You're doing that thing again." Oh,
Yeah.
ew.
It was weird.
You could tell Cody and I are grossed out by incest. So write that down about us. It was very weird. There was a lot of sexual tension.
It was an interesting shot, and like, yeah, she has an interesting. But their first scene in the movie, which takes place where before we're at now, it was just it was weird. It was just
gross.
weird. So we have the
Go ahead.
so we have the sandbar party,
Sandbar?
and we kind of figure out like originally I thought Olivia Munn was Channing Tatum's sort of girlfriend. But no, she's just kind of a girl that he hits up when he wants to have a threesome. And she's kind of like a predator almost, right? Is that the best way to
Yeah.
describe her?
He's like getting taken advantage of by the hottest girl ever. It's so weird.
Because she's
Like
a girl he
She's
hits up,
crazy hot.
and he wants to. If he wants to fuck a chick that he thinks can possibly fuck a chick as well, he hits her up for like a three-way, and she's kind of it's almost like calling like the mercenary in, right? Like that's what it felt like.
She's the recruiter.
Yeah, it was
All I know is whatever that relationship was, that's what I'm looking for.
It's an interesting thing, and there's a line she says where she says, "You know how much I love to eat," when referring
Ew,
to Adam's,
like a vampire
Adam's girlfriend.
thing,
Yeah,
right?
I thought it was like it was like you know how much I like to eat pussy.
Yeah. So okay.
I don't.
So
know,
this
is she
the-
down with dicks or is she just down with the vages?
This scene? No, she's down with dicks too. But this is the scene because he calls her solo one night. Remember?
Oh
When
yeah,
they
that's
fuck?
true. I really like
But-
the scene too. The camera shot on that is really incredible.
Oh yeah, it was really good. It was like filled with regret. It was weird. But so I thought this at the sandbar scene. I'm like, this movie is the Lost Boys with dicks. This new kid comes to town and he joins the Lost Boys, which is in this movie's the Cock Rocking Kings.
Who's
And
the vampire?
The,
Olivia Munn?
the head vampire. No, the head vampire is Matthew McConaughey.
he's the one
Yeah.
that's a bite in by accident.
You have to kill Matthew McConaughey
Come
to
on
destroy
in.
the strip club. I'm telling you. And they even hang out on a goddamn sandbar, and Olivia Munn is like a weirdly sex-obsessed, hypnotized girl. Girls don't behave this way. I don't. I don't think this. I've never ever witnessed this. Not even in crazy porn where a guy has a girl that he could just call up and she just wants to. Always just wants to get hot girls in bed with him. Come on.
That's her thing, dude. That's her kink.
It's not a thing. Especially not with Olivia Munn girls.
You don't know.
Yeah, you're right. Well, I'm looking for that. Shout out, ladies.
Hey, let's pause right here. Let's take a pit. Well, I just heard the news
When
today.
dreaming.
Seems my life
My fucking life.
is gonna change.
Changing, bitch.
I close my eyes.
I'm closing those fucking eyes.
Begin to pray.
You hear me, Jesus?
With tears of joy.
Oh, it's getting wet in here.
Shoot down my face. With the
With arms wide open. Yeah, I think that's a perfect intro back into the podcast. Hello, and welcome back. This is your host, Cornelius. I've been lifting. And your co-host, Cody. What's up, dog?
I've been here since day one.
Oh, shit, man.
Been here since day 0, dude. Cranking out intros
Alpha
for Corey's failed
Omega.
podcast in the past.
Hey, that was one time.
It's 3 times, but
Oh, shit.
two. It's just two actually. So, fuck it.
Hey, well, this is the successful one, and thank you for listening, guys. We're going to get right back to Magic Mike. This is just one of those movies. It's just a good movie. Everybody straight on the bus still? Everybody back there still straight? Kevin, I see you cracking up at that Richie the Big Dick. That Richie the Big Dick.
Goddamn, dude, that dick pumped up so big.
That's a big dick, dude. Whatever. I can respect a big dick.
I hope
All right.
ladies don't expect dick to be that big, actually, in real life.
Yeah. I hope you ladies are fine with some pretty substandard quality here.
Normal
I'm only
dicks.
working with 8 inches.
Only working with 8 inches. Goddamn, Corey. Fucking savage.
Just kidding. I feel like don't set me up for disaster. It's okay.
Have you ever measured your dick?
I did, and I was actually pretty happy. So I just measured my dick for the first time this last 2 months ago, I think. And I was always scared to because I'm like, well, then I'll have a number for my dick size. But I'm like, this is bigger than the national average. I was very happy. I was like, nice.
Oh shit! You want to tell me off air?
Sure. I think I'm working with bro.
Oh shit, dude! Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
it does a trick. It does a trick. I got a lot of fat there, but
Did you measure
hey.
your girth?
No. Don't
Oh,
fuck with the
I didn't know
girth.
if you fucked with the girth or not.
This isn't a goddamn dimension thing. What you've had yours measured? Okay, so what my question is, the people that measured it when they were younger, how psyched were you when you saw growth? Because me, I just measured mine for the first time at 27.
I missed out. I missed out on that.
I missed the fucking. I think I should have laid down in my bedroom and when you stand beside a doorway, you know how they check your height. I should have did that with an erect penis. The first day I got it.
I wish you had a ruler. And it's like Corey.
Yeah.
Fucking 16. Corey 17. Corey 18.
This is when Corey hit puberty. His penis is 3 feet now.
Goddamn.
Yeah. It was it's like pumpkin season. It just doesn't stop.
Dude, my pumpkins. Oh my god. Dude.
Give us a pumpkin update.
Oh, so so the other day the neighbor had their dog out, and the dog's fucking full retard, insane. But when she was trying to bring the dog back in, I saw her look at the pumpkins, and she's like, "What the fuck?"
She said that.
I could see she say it, but her facial expression said it. And she's
Oh,
like,
that's
"What?"
even worse.
She's like, "What?"
That's
She's
more
like-
powerful.
And she walked over to it, and I just imagine from what I read from her face, it was like, what is this? What is going on? The entire yard is being taken over by some sort of vegetation. And I want to tell her now, hey, this is my fault. These pumpkins weren't supposed to grow, but they're taking over the world. So if you want, I can take care of them the best I can. I can try to maybe shimmy them through the fence. But dude, these pumpkins are fucking nuts.
Are they, dude? Why don't you take your pumpkins and your hops and make a beer out of that? You could call it Pump King,
and then I'll sell it for $8 a bomber,
and we'll be rich.
and we won't get in trouble for any type of copyright or.
Yep,
Nothing.
I see no problems there.
Yeah, we're good to go, right?
All right, dude. Where do we leave off with this stripper film?
We got a sandbar party.
Look dope as fuck. Olivia Munn,
he's really
banging,
cool. Yeah, And
rocking
that's
by.
when Olivia Munn says you know how much I love to eat, and that's when we realize that she's just a girl that he knows for threesomes. They talk about just
really fun.
he's like, I'm gonna
Just a
take care of your
fun
brother.
thing.
And she says my brother was supposed to have a football scholarship, but he's a fuck up. And then we get back to the strip club after this. We get like a hard cut, sort of. And we get like almost like a psychotic shot of Matthew McConaughey, right?
What was it?
He looks like a madman where it's like flashing between blue and red for like America. It's like a 4th of July thing that they're doing.
yeah.
And
It was creepy.
yeah, it's like a weird fucking shot. The colors, the way the color bounces off his face, it gives it between like he looks kind of like a normal person and then like a psycho and rapid fire like epilepsy inducing
Like instant
shots.
transition kind of thing. Yeah, he looked like a doll, like a just too stiff. It was cool though.
It's a really cool shot. I liked it. It was a good choice. Then we get the machine gun dicks, which I like the machine gun dick.
Yeah, I read that down too. I was like, Machine Gun Dick's fucking sick.
Yeah, machine gun dick was really cool. And then, I guess they have a party, right? Yeah, they have a party afterwards where he announces that he's doing his club in Miami. He's going through with that.
It was a big deal. Like he
a big deal, yeah.
had the part, and this shows how much money Dallas really makes because Dallas is fucking loaded. His house was badass.
His house was super. It had painter's tape on the windows, and I did not understand what was going on. And then I
It
realized
just shows
that
he's making money, dude, making moves.
Well, that's apparently a hurricane sort of issue, right?
Oh yeah, to keep the water out.
So, well, I think it's to keep the winds from blowing in from the wind is what it was.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But I mean,
everything else looked badass.
I didn't understand at first of what was going on with the windows, and then we realized. And then there's a girl who has like a pet pig. I was like, and then we got the one dude's wife, and she has really great tits. Right?
Yeah. I love tits so much. I just want to shout it from the mountaintops. I love tits, and this movie has more tits than dicks, I will say. So
there's no
if you
dicks,
guys if you're hesitant, there's one dick. It is out of focus. It's an out of focus.
It's probably honestly, it's probably not a real dick either. I'm willing to bet that's not his actual dick.
Oh, okay. So little off-topic thing. One more time here. Was in Forgetting Sarah Marshall, was that his real dick? And in Game Over Man, was that his real dick?
Game Over Man.
The Workaholics.
Was that Adam's dick?
Yeah. When he pretended to hang himself and he had his dick hanging out?
I bet those are both real dicks, yeah.
You think so? That's a ballsy move, man.
As I take my drink of my rum and coke, I bet those are both real dicks.
Yeah, I feel like I'm drinking LaCroix knockoff, so I don't have much to talk about.
Is it pronounced Jason Segel? Is that his name? Is that pronounced?
Jason Segel.
Yeah. I think he is a guy who wouldn't care. I think that's a real dick.
Yeah, it looks like a real dick for him.
It looks like a real dick. Adam too, I bet, yeah. Because like that's like just like a really funny thing to have like your dick out like that. There's a big difference between like dicks and like vaginas or tits even. It's hard to make a dick
next
sexy.
level.
Dicks, you can't make a dick sexy.
Whoa, slow
Right?
down, dude. Have you ever tried to take a nudie, dude? Sometimes I just like bust out like syrup and whipped cream. I make a pretty dick pic, bro. I'll come over. I do professional dick pics. You got somebody you want? Yeah, you got somebody you want to send it to, dude? We'll go outside of the fucking football stadium. I'll get you some graduation picture quality.
How about
shit.
this, dude? My 1 year wedding anniversary. You come over. We'll take some professional dick photos. And
for your wife,
and like I'll get them framed out, but I want you to take them. And so we'll do like whatever tricks you got to make it look like decent.
Yeah, make it look good, dude.
Try it out.
That's the most Christian thing we've ever agreed on. We're making beautiful dick pics, professional quality for your wife. So
I want taste. I want these to be tasteful, but I want it to be like, outdoors. I want dick out. Make it look good.
Dude, I already had that in mind. I'm a little offended you didn't have faith in me. I'm going to take your pictures of your dick down in fucking Hocking Hills, baby.
Shit, yeah, I want like a waterfall behind me, and I want my dick like I want like a sideways profile shot,
That's my gift to you for your 1 year.
Encroaching onto the waterfall.
Hey, surprise Hocking Hills dick photo shoot. Everybody's invited.
And we gotta get a dick pump too. How about that?
Little dick bump? Is that what you said?
I'm gonna pump it up, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking
Fuck it, dude.
Big Dick Ricky.
I like the camera on that when they looked over at him pumping his dick. He looks so focused. While
Yeah,
he's
he's
pumping his
super
dick.
into it, yeah.
He's done it before, you know it.
And so, I mean, we get a stripper montage, though. I don't know if I missed it, but, like, we got Angels or Demons, where the one dude, he's about to take that drug and bang the pig chick. And he's like, what do you want, angels or demons? And it's pills, right? But he doesn't quite know what. I don't know if he knows what he's getting. And he's
I can't imagine.
And he's like, check out my wife's tits, dude. He's like, feel them, grab them. Weird scene. It's a weird shot of the movie, yeah. So, and then
which one did he say? Did he pick?
I'm not sure what he picked.
Okay.
So, and then we get this whole thing with Miami. It just has a bad reputation the whole movie. Every time Miami is mentioned, it's all negative.
I never caught on to that, to be honest with you. So I don't know. I don't know how blatant it was. It's super cool that you caught on to that because I think the angel and the devil thing plays off here, and I think the Miami thing is a very, very big underlying villain of this whole movie.
Miami is like the biggest villain of the film. Right. Yeah, I guess I didn't realize that until you said it just now, but Miami's a character, right?
Right.
Says, right? Yeah, Miami's a character.
Even Brooke mentions it at the very end too. She mentions why Miami's so dangerous.
I might have missed that.
Yeah, we'll get there.
So we get to they do a strip club, or not a strip club. They do a bachelorette party, and this is kind of like my biggest thing is for this movie. The conflict never felt that strong, and this is the start of our conflict. What'd you think?
Between what do you mean?
So for this movie, I mean, it's kind of coasting on just fun, having a good time. And then our conflict...
This scene is when shit hits the fucking fan.
But it didn't feel like it was that big.
The movie changes tone.
If it hit a big tone, but I didn't think it was like that crazy of a conflict for this movie. I didn't think it was that bad. I felt like it was fixable.
Yeah, well maybe it just shows you like how good everything had been before this scene. I guess this is the first time they were introduced with any conflict at all, and they didn't handle it well because it spins everything out of fucking proportion. So
it's a bachelorette party though, and they bust in. They're dressed as cops. It's Adam and Mike, and there's a bunch of dudes there, which I thought was really weird. What'd you think of that? That was weird, right?
I thought that was very weird. It was probably like a sorority party and a bunch of guys.
It was a fraternity, and then but why would you have? I don't know. I guess I've never been to a sorority fraternity party, so maybe I'm misunderstanding. But I thought it was kind of weird.
Wait, it was a fraternity party.
It was a sorority party, I think, right?
Yeah, and then the sorority girls probably invited a bunch of dudes over.
So I didn't understand. Like, is that a normal thing? I've never been to those.
Yeah. Sorority party is just like a regular party. They're still trying to fuck people.
They bust in like cops though, which I like. And then they were said like, "Is there anything that sharpen your pugs that can sick me? I can sick me." He's like, and they said no, and he's like, "Well, I got something in mind or something like that." I thought it was kind of cool because then they become strippers. They're no longer cops, now they're strippers. So,
could you imagine how relieved you were when they weren't cops?
Yeah,
like, even if I was myself and cops came in and they started stripping, I'd be like, "Oh my god, I'm so relieved." I mean, I think you have the wrong house, but thank you so much.
They really crushed it, yeah. Because they were asking for IDs and everything, and then that's something you forget about when you get a little bit older. Is how I remember like being my first party when I was over 21. I was like, man, I guess I don't have to worry about it that much.
Yeah, It was nice, right?
It's okay, yeah. Like I remember before being at a party and then trying to jump like 16 fences in a row in Toledo.
Yeah.
Because I was worried I was going to get pulled over, not pulled over, but like arrested for underage consumption.
Underage.
Yeah.
I got fucking hit. But I mean, this is so at this moment, this is kind of where I'm starting to see like Adam's character is just such low in dialogue. He's honestly like a placeholder as a character, which is cool. I think it allows the viewer to become him, kind of thing.
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, you can kind of see yourself as an Adam
because he doesn't make the dialogue. Like you could be in the. He's just a passenger in a Magic Mike scenario after Magic Mike is introduced.
I guess he's like a situation where an average dude could become a
fucked up
Adam character. Yeah. So he gets the thing where what's his name? Enrique Iglesias.
That's actually in the joke too, but his name's Gabriel Iglesias.
Gabriel Iglesias. Okay. So he's like a bad dude in this movie, which is crazy. I'm amazed that he even picked this role. Well, he's the DJ for the strip club. He's not
right, but
he's not bad, right? He's not bad.
He got Adam into some deep shit.
It's Adam's fucking fault. How about that?
It is Adam's fault, but I mean, I just feel like for how family friendly his Fluffy was, this was a big move, you know?
Oh yeah. But
so it's cool that he took this role.
He went like 50-50 on a package of pills, ecstasy with Adam, and they get in a fight because Adam gives one to a dude's girlfriend. I'm not sure why he was invited to the party. But,
who, the guy?
Yeah, I'm not sure why the guy was invited to the party, but that's
what
they do.
Yeah.
They take some pills, right? And then, like, whose idea? Like, why did they do this? Why
the pill thing?
Why, why? Well, why is the dude there? Why is he like slipping pills to people like in their mouth? Is he like gonna fuck this like whole entire bachelorette party? Oh, I thought it was pretty crazy.
That's the thing. Magic Mike didn't even know about it. He just thought his teammate was there helping him strip. And then now they're fucking being like bottles smashed on their heads.
Dude. Bottling people is not like in the movies. They show it kind of like casually. That's like
so dangerous.
A fucking that.
Not only is it concussion, it's shards of glass.
Yeah. It's fucking insane. Yeah. I'm not sure what's going on there.
Yeah, well, he got fucking bottled, and Adam and Magic Mike have to fight everybody off. And Adam grabs his fake gun, which I don't know how.
I thought that's super funny because like he takes the gun, and then like he's like pointing it at these fuckers as they're like trying to run from this like brawl that they just had, and then Adam, he got bashed in the head with and he like throws the gun as he's leaving.
Yeah, he's like to show them it's a fucking fake gun. He's like, fuck.
And so, I mean, he finds out it's $1,000 worth of pills. Later, we found out it's $10,000. At that point, like, as soon as I left the house, I would have been like, I'm going to get those pills back, right?
I would tell him the real amount at that point.
That would have been on my mind, like, the entire time. As I'm, like, walking from the house to the car or running from the house to the car, I'm like, oh, shit. I have $10,000 worth of pills.
You and I have never been tripping our balls on ecstasy either.
It's true.
Maybe he just was on a different planet. Dude.
I've never taken ecstasy, but if you threw me into a situation, you're like, all right, Cody, let's like party out, and we're drinking a whole bunch, and I leave in like a rush of things with all my possessions. I'm like, oh shit, one of my possessions was a bag of $10,000. I feel like that would have been the thing, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That would have been the thing that I would have thought of.
I would have kept that shit in the car.
Yeah, why'd you bring the whole bag? You weren't gonna sell all those pills right there.
When I go on a bike ride, I like to have like gum or mints with me, and I don't bring the whole thing. I only bring like 4 or 5. You know,
I bring $10 in my credit card. Which if my credit card gets stolen for some reason on my bike,
you could just shut it off.
Oh, shut it off. Yeah, if my bike gets stolen, terrible day. But I'll shut my card off, and then I'm out $10 plus my bike, which. It's not $10,000. This just wasn't
good logistically.
Fuck,
it just wasn't good.
Get your shit together, Adam.
What the fuck, Adam?
And so
this is where we start to hate Adam.
And then, we find out too. There's a thing. They go back to the strip club. He gets a fight with Matthew McConaughey, where he acknowledges that he was originally supposed to get 10% of this new. They're building a place in Miami. He's supposed to get 10%, and then Matthew.
It's called Magic Mike
said,
XXL.
Is that the? I don't know. Yeah, it probably is a sequel, right? I gotta check the sequel out now. I'm really interested in how the story.
Yeah, me too. I'm curious.
He was supposed to get 10%, and then he was only promised 7.5%.
Which is shitty because Dallas didn't even talk to him about it, and then he gave equity to some of the people, but he didn't give it to Magic Mike, which really pissed Mike off.
So what's going on there? Because he promised Adam. I thought Mike was getting equity in the whole place.
Adam ended up getting equity, and I think Magic Mike said. I think Magic Mike, after the fight with Dallas, said, I'm getting 7.5% and not 10% like we talked about. And he's like, oh, yeah, and you're giving me equity. It was like I think it was like a remark to say he wasn't getting equity.
I thought he was supposed to be getting it like the entire time, but I thought that 7.5% or 10% was equity.
Oh, was it? Okay. So other people were getting it, and it probably pissed them off or something.
That's what I thought, because Mike was supposed to be like, he was the front man. He was the guy that ran the show.
I mean, he went and recruited people too.
Yeah, I mean, he put more work in from what we saw as an audience than anyone else, right?
Yeah.
So, but I mean, he got ripped off a little bit.
Yeah, he got fucked over, but I mean, they get back to it. And we still see Mike dancing, but you can kind of tell his heart's not in the game, like Zac Efron in high school.
He shows back at the club, yeah. He's supposed to do like a new thing. He's like, instead, like, I'm going to do my own like new sort of thing. He does the spin thing where, oh my God, dude, he spins for what? Like,
oh, dude, it made me a little dizzy.
3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes.
I think it was the first half hour of the film.
he
was spinning a lot, and he jumped off and. He was still fine, you know?
He spun a lot. It was nuts.
Yeah. And he was fast as fuck.
Yeah, Caitlin was wondering, like, how is he not, like, dizzy after this?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I got dizzy watching.
Yeah, it was pretty nuts.
But this is where, like, Magic Mike is water, dude. He's just all over the goddamn stage. It's crazy.
He crushes it here in this scene.
That's why he's so good. That's why they want him, because... the whole stage is his. He's doing backflips and all kinds of shit, humping and fucking shit.
He's he completely crushes it, and then he took. So I took, maybe I'm wrong on this, but it looked like he took a shot of a glass, and it looked that was like the GHB that he was taking.
Yeah,
am I wrong on that? Yeah, and that's when he tells Adam, he said, "Let's get fucked up."
I don't know why he did that. I mean,
that's how I portrayed that. Yeah.
I think Magic Mike was having a bad day, and he knew Adam would get fucked up with him.
He was mad about the 10% thing.
Yeah, and he took advantage of the situation. He shouldn't have got fucked up with Adam.
They go out partying, they go crazy. The pig is. We wake up. Like our next scene is the girl. What's her name? Fucking Becca. Brooke, Adam's sister, is knocking on the door.
Bro. Yeah.
She's Adam
going nuts.
The pig is eating Adam's vomit. Adam almost dies. He's like pretty close to death probably. If he would have been laying on his back, he probably would have choked on his own vomit, right? And died.
Yeah. Yeah, just like Breaking Bad.
And then
Jesse's girl.
And then
Jesse's girl.
Yeah. Spoilers. And then I want to say this is where I wrote down that Mike is the victim of all of his friendships in this movie. Yeah. And so we get him on the.
He just got fucked up.
He's on the beach. He goes back to his house, and his house is getting raided because Adam does not owe him $1,000. He owes $10,000 to Gabriel Iglesias.
And Magic Mike only has $13,000.
And he's trying to start his own business. Which is like he's trying to start like a custom furniture thing,
which is crazy important to him.
Yeah, it's like This is his dream.
It's his lie. Yeah.
And instead, he's covering for this guy that, honestly, he doesn't know Adam that well, right?
Right. I think a lot of it had to do with the sister, probably. But yeah, he was bailing him out.
So, it's a rough thing, because, like, you figure, Matthew McConaughey promised him 7.5%, or 10%, gave him 7.5%. Adam is this guy that he doesn't know that well. He gave him a job, kind of picked him up, guided him, gave him some sort of meaning in life. And he fucks him over, ruins his dream. And then this girl that, Adam's sister that he's interested in, she's just kind of shitting him all over him too, right? Yeah. I felt like it was
shitting
unwarranted.
all over him. Yeah. She just pissed. I think she was scared about Adam, and luckily, hopefully she comes around in the future. But a really cool scene was where Adam was thanking Magic Mike for making him who he was. He's like, I used to be nobody. Look at me now. I can fuck whoever I want. I can do whatever I want. I'm free.
I hope
and
he's
it was
playing
like,
on paying, yeah.
It was just showing that Adam has fully succumbed to this lifestyle. He just wants it.
Olivia Munn, she has a fiance.
Which was shitty.
This movie takes place in 3 months, right? June to
August or May.
Is it August or is it? Yeah.
It's one whole summer. It's exactly a summer, probably.
So he finds out about that. Olivia Munn is the one that has been begging people like as his like threesome partner. So she took like he's like heartbroken on all these fronts. Right, he's basically
His
Germany
whole team,
trying to
everybody.
fight World War One. He's fighting France. He's fighting Russia. He's fighting Great Britain.
It's some trench warfare up in this bitch, dude.
It's nuts. Dude.
We got Magic Mike in the middle, celebrating Christmas by himself.
Yeah, it was not like it's not good for Magic Mike. And then, his girlfriend, who's Adam's sister, who's not his girlfriend, she had a boyfriend as well, which she didn't tell him about that, right? Until like later in the film.
He did know about Tall Paul because he wasn't too heartbroken.
It took him a long time to figure out about Tall Paul, though.
I don't think so. I think because
he showed up. He showed up and they were having like wine at her house, and he's like,
right.
Oh. He was caught.
He's like, he said, "Is that Tall Paul?" I think what's his face would have told him about him. Magic Mike, or Adam would have told Magic Mike, I think.
Adam's not a good guy though, so. I guess our end scene though is Matthew McConaughey has assless chaps. He pulls them chaps right fucking off.
And he threw the ass parts into the audience, and I was just thinking, like, what if they kept those? Like,
I was that too.
How much is it to replace the ass?
All the clothes that they throw in the crowd. Those are souvenirs for the audience, right? Yeah, you have to get those back, right?
And if you're only making $240 a show, assless chaps are at least $100.
So Mike walks out. They go to get breakfast with that. He goes to get breakfast with Adam's sister, Brooke, and then she says like, "Hey, I only get breakfast at one place, and they don't open for another 7 hours. So what are we gonna do till then?" And that's our last shot. I thought this.
It was a cool last shot.
I was thinking though, I didn't like it because.
Really?
Well, I thought it was a cool scene, but
they had sex
when we get to the beginning, when we start this film in June, he really enjoys his job, I think, right?
Yeah.
So she ruins his job, which is his main source of income for him becoming the job that he really wants. Yeah, she ruins it for the job that he really wants, which is opening his own furniture store. And then she just kind of breaks his whole she throws his whole plans out of whack. And so there's a good chance he was gonna make a ton of money in Miami, right?
That's the thing, though. Remember, Miami is the devil in this story. It was a bigger, badder version of the strip club he worked at.
But he was fucking Satan, and he's about to strive in hell.
He would have been fine, but then he would have been just as bad as Adam. Like, I feel like that was the whole point of it. It's not sustainable. Plus, Magic Mike, he came to terms. He never wanted to be an old stripper. She asked him, "What do you want to do more than anything?"
She shit on him though at that point because
she was scared.
He barely knows her.
He knew her all summer.
3 months.
You
He's
bitch.
been stripping for fucking 7 years probably.
Have you heard this song? Summer lovin' had me a blast. Summer lovin' happened so fast. It happened so fast, dude.
It's from Grease,
Fuck
right?
you. Yeah, it is. Not a big fan. But yeah, I just think, I think it was a good decision because this was a turning point. This is how I saw the end of the movie. He was at a fork in the road. It was pick Miami and never ever follow your dreams, or take a left and finally pursue your dreams 100%.
I feel like he should have continued it. He should have
You think
continued
he should?
stripping.
I think he would have been G'd out, dude. Just like Tarzan. Tarzan's gonna die.
Dude, Tarzan's got an OD, is what.
For sure.
I feel like he should have just continued stripping. That's what I wanted.
Well, I think maybe we'll find out in Magic Mike XXL.
Yeah, I guess I'm wondering, yeah.
Yeah, and it does have Childish Gambino. Pretty psyched about that.
Yeah, I'm psyched too. So, hey, if that's it. That's the movie though.
That's the whole fucking movie.
We shit on it. You guys didn't respond to it.
Yeah, thanks a lot, guys. How about you give us a freaking iTunes review?
We should have
Fuck,
at least,
dude.
20, we should have
I'll
at least,
show you my tits.
We should have at least 20 iTunes reviews, but you guys are just terrible friends.
You guys are butt plugs, dude.
When I think about my friends, I think about all of you that are like fake friends.
Yeah. And you listening right now, you know who I'm talking to.
You know it.
Fuck you.
You can feel it deep down your plums.
Dude, you can feel it.
Got a nice blue hue.
Yeah. It's 3 o'clock right now. You're listening to this podcast. Fuck you. Rate us on iTunes. Thank you for listening, guys. We might have shit on this movie a little bit, but I, all in all, love the fucking movie. I thought it was a great director's choice. A little too orange for me, but yeah, it was a fun fucking movie.
I liked it too, yeah. I want to see the second one now.
Yeah, I'm going to take a peek myself. I think this is, I would equate this to the Lost Boys of male stripping or something along those lines. But yeah, thank you guys for listening. This is Cornelius signing out. Rate us on iTunes. I was just kidding about fucking you guys. And thank you to the Hollywood Fishbowl. Yeah, I'm not going to fuck you guys. Thank you to Hollywood Fishbowl for rating us on iTunes. Very sweet review. Seems like a cool dude. Go check his podcast out. Hollywood Fishbowl Podcast. So check it out. Cornelius. Nice guy. Bye. Bye. This is not a sponsor, but Bubbly, the sparkling water, is delicious and will quench any thirst. Stars on my toes, makes me crinkle my nose. I have Mango Bubbly. Mango with other natural flavors.